Hey guys, and thank you for joining me on your maths today. I'm going to be reading out of Matthew 5, verse 6. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Have you ever been so hungry or thirsty and had a specific craving that if you didn't eat or drink that thing, you will not be satisfied? What our eyes are set on is what we crave. And what we crave is what we act out on. Have you ever noticed at a movie theater that they start advertising things like Coca-Cola products? And then all of a sudden, people are leaving their seats to go buy a Coke. That's because they've seen it, they begin to crave it, and then they crave it so much that they act out on that thing. The same goes for the things in our life. What our eyes are set on is what we begin to desire. And what we desire is how we live our life. When we hunger and thirst for living a godly life, the promise in this passage is that it will satisfy our hearts. So today, while you're on your mat, I invite you to tune into your heart and ask yourself, what are my deepest desires? And where do those things come from? Is my gaze set on Jesus? And if not, we constantly have the opportunity to redirect our focus back onto Him and rest in the promise that when I'm chasing after Him, He will satisfy me. So grab your mat and your water and let's get started. Alright guys, we're going to begin with the knees together, sitting back onto the heels. Inhale, reach the fingertips high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take that one more time. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, hands to heart. Interlace the fingers, press the palms forward. Inhale, sit up tall. And exhale, bring the chin down into the chest and slowly start to roll out the neck to the right. Moving slowly and gently here, opening up each side of the neck. And then whenever you're ready, reverse to the opposite direction. Inhale and exhale. Great job. Lift the palms high, keeping the fingers interlaced, and start to open it up towards the right, opening up the left side of the body. Inhale back to center. And exhale to the left. Great job. Back to center. Release the fingers and come forward into your child's pose. Reaching forward, opening up through the spine and the lower back. Inhale and exhale. We're going to find a child's pose to up dog flow. So as you inhale, come onto the hands, drop the hips low, and open up the front of the body in upward facing dog. Exhale, slowly bring the hips back onto the heels and find your child's pose. Inhale, come forward, open up the chest, and exhale, come back, reaching long. One more time, inhale, come forward, and exhale, send the hips back, extending through the fingertips. Slowly tuck the toes and lift the hips into a downward facing dog. Walking out the feet, finding some movement here in the backs of the legs. Inhale and exhale, lower the hips into a plank posture, starting to engage the core. And we're going to slowly start to bend the elbows and come down into our Chaturanga Dandasana. Holding here for a moment. Inhale. And exhale, tuck the toes and lift high into upward facing dog. Great job. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of the mat, and exhale, step or hop into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift, and exhale, fold down. Inhale, rise up for extended mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach it high. And exhale, release the right arm under the left, bring the right knee on top of the left knee, and sink down into your eagle posture, finding your balance. Lift the elbows to shoulder height. Inhale and exhale. Finding a long spine here. One more deep breath. Great job. Inhale and exhale. Use the right hand to grab onto the right big toe. Rise up into standing extended leg. Maybe the knee is bent today, or maybe you open up the foot out to the side. Left arm is open towards the left. Inhale and exhale. One more deep breath here in this balancing posture. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, slowly release the foot back down. Inhale, extended mountain, and exhale, this time bringing the left elbow under the right and the left knee on top of the right knee. Taking your eagle posture on the opposite side. Maybe the palms are together, or maybe the backs of the hands are together today. Inhale, exhale, sink a little bit lower. One more deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale, use the left hand to grab onto the left big toe. Rise up and open into your standing extended leg. Coming to whatever is available for your body today. Maybe bending through the knee, or maybe pressing all the way through that foot. Inhale, open up the chest. And exhale, slowly release that foot back down. Inhale, extended mountain. And exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or hop back into plank and take a vinyasa flow. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Lower the hips into plank, and we're going to lift the right toe away from the mat, pulling that knee into the left elbow, the right elbow, and then extending the toes back. We're going to take this 8 times all together, bringing the knee to the left, right, and back for 1. Left, right, 2. Left, right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Extending the toes back out. Great job. Inhale. And exhale, press into a 3-legged dog. Inhale, reaching the toes high. And exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips on top of each other. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands and rise up for high crescent lunge. Inhale, open up the chest. And exhale, open up for warrior 2. Inhale, flip the front palm. Exhale, take it back for peaceful warrior. Inhale, back to center, and exhale, take your extended side angle. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, step that right foot to meet the left, swing the arm around, and take your side plank. Drawing a straight line all the way from the crown of the head to the heels. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, great job. Engaging the core, holding here for 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Maybe it's a little shaky today. That's all right. Get right back into it. Inhale, last breath. And exhale. We're going to lower onto that right knee, coming into a modified side plank. Bring the hand up to the left ear, and we're going to take some side plank crunches. So as we inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, bring the elbow down to meet the mat and back up for 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 3 more, 6, 7, and 8. Great job. Swing the left arm down and come back into your plank posture. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga, and take your vinyasa flow. Great movement today, guys. Let's keep it up. Lower the hips back into your plank, lift the left toes away from the mat, and we're going to bring the knee to the right elbow, left elbow, and toes back. Let's take this 8 times. Right, left, back, right, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, you got this, 6, 7, last one, and 8, great job. Inhale and exhale, come into your 3-legged dog. Inhale, opening up, and exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips on top of each other. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands and rise up for high crescent lunge. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, flip the front palm and take it back for peaceful warrior. Exhaling, extending. Inhale, come forward into your extended side angle and releasing a little bit deeper into this stretch. Plant that bottom hand, swing the arm around and step the left foot to meet the right. Holding our side plank here for 3 breaths. Inhale, really finding strength through that bottom arm. And exhale it out, engaging that core. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out. One more, you got this. Inhale. And exhale, lower onto that left knee, coming into our modified side plank. Right hand coming to the ear, and we're going to take our crunches here. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, down for 1. And 2. 3. 4, halfway. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Great job. Come back to center. Plant that right hand down. Come into your plank and take your vinyasa flow. Great job, guys. Remember to breathe here through your movements. Inhale and exhale, coming into your downward facing dog. Inhale the right toes high for 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee and stack the hips on top of each other. Inhale, breathe into this space. And exhale, bring that right foot all the way over to the left thumb, dropping the right knee down. And let's take our pigeon posture. Inhale, open up the chest. And exhale, slowly come down into a sleeping pigeon. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee and hold onto the foot. Inhale, breathing into that left thigh. Exhale, bring it a little bit closer to the back. One more deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale, release the foot, come back onto the hands, and we're going to find a mermaid posture. So coming onto the right hip a little bit, bend that back knee, tuck the foot into the elbow, and then holding hands behind the head. This is an advanced posture, so if this is too much on the body today, feel free to stay in your pigeon posture or whatever feels good here. But wherever you're at, let's take 3 deep breaths all together. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Great job. Inhale. Open mouth, let it out. One last deep breath all together. Inhale. And exhale. Gently release that foot. Come back through to pigeon. Tuck the back toes and lift the hips into your downward facing dog. Release the hips down into plank and take a vinyasa flow. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the left toes high, and exhale, bend the knee and stack the hips on top of each other. Inhale, and exhale, bring that left foot over to the right thumb, drop the knee down for pigeon pose. Inhale, open up the chest, and exhale, slowly come all the way down into sleeping pigeon. Inhale through the nose, Exhale, bend the back knee, hold onto that foot and pull it in towards the back. Inhale. And exhale, great job. One more deep breath here, inhale. And exhale, release the foot, come back onto the hands, and maybe take your mermaid posture on the other side, bringing that right foot into the elbow and holding hands behind the back. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Really breathing into these muscles. Inhale, opening up, creating space. Exhale it out. One more deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale, gently release the toes down. Come back through your pigeon posture, tuck the back toes, and lift back into your downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale, release the hips into plank. Take your Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. And exhale, step or hop into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold down. We're going to plant our hands and prepare for crow pose. So placing the knees up onto the triceps, begin to lift the toes away from the mat, balancing into the hands. Again, this is an advanced posture, so if you need to back it down a little bit or maybe stand on blocks to allow yourself into this posture, feel free to do so. But take what's available to you today, holding your crow. Maybe you fall out of it, but come right back into it. And we're going to take 3 breaths all together. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Think about arching through that spine. Inhale. And exhale. You got it. One more deep breath. Great job. Inhale. And exhale, gently release the body back down. Come to seated on your mat and give the knees a hug. Slowly, when you're ready, release the back all the way down onto the mat. And then we're going to bring the fingertips all the way back, toes coming forward, and get a long body stretch. Inhale, extending through the muscles. Exhale it out. Great job. One more deep breath in. And exhale, pull the right knee into the chest, and then use the left hand to guide the knee across the body. Open up into a supine twist. Gaze falls towards the right. Inhale, and exhale. One more deep breath here, in, and exhale, draw the knee back into the chest, give it one last hug, and then send the toes long, switching to the other side. Right hand guides the knee across the body. Left arm comes long, and the gaze falls to the left. Close the eyes and breathe into this space. Exhale, let it out. Inhale. Exhale, let that knee come a little closer to the mat. One last deep breath. Inhale. And exhale, bring the knee back to center. Give it one last tug and send the toes long, finding your final resting posture. In Shavasana, closing the eyes, letting the hands come down beside the body. Feeling the rise and fall of the chest and belly with every inhale and exhale. And as we're here today, I want to leave you with 3 questions to let your heart rest on, to maybe take time to journal or pray about. What do you have your eyes set on today? What do you desire? What does that desire come from? Is it your own desire? Something the world has told you to chase after? Or something that God has placed on your heart? If it is not a desire from the Lord, are you willing to lay it down and surrender it to the Lord so that He can give you what truly satisfies? God, you are so good. You are what we need and what we long for. You satisfy every hungry and thirsty part of us. Would you give us a deeper desire for you, Lord? For time spent with you, for diving into your word, and living a life pursuing after you, Father. Would you help us hunger and thirst in a new way today? To let go of any distractions, to keep our eyes from anything that's not of you, and to set our gaze on you, Lord. Your promise is that when we do that, you will fill us up. Those who hunger and thirst for righteousness will be filled. God, thank you for that truth. Help us to trust it today. Help us to live it out. We love you. We long for you, and it's in your name we pray. Amen. Thank you so much for joining me today in our Power Yoga class, and I look forward to seeing you next time.